Hello survivors, hello, welcome to the stream guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I hope you had a really good Christmas, and some of you it could even still be going on. Still be having a little Christmas break. I know one of my brothers isn't going back to work until next week. Maybe both of my brothers actually. I think my dad's also off until January, so some people are going to have a little bit of a longer chill out little Christmas week. I'll be talking about what I did for Christmas, and I'll be reading what you did. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Anything special? Relax with the fam. Gaming alone. I've done the gaming alone Christmases before. That honestly, they can be pretty chill too. They can be pretty chill too. But we'll be back in a second, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, though. I do appreciate the early likes on the stream as well. If you want to hit the thumbs up, if you are logged in on YouTube, would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Actually, I needed to put a link in the chat just in case there's someone who hasn't done this. I'll link to it in my chat. If you haven't entered the Christmas giveaway, there is the link, but I'm sure most of you have. That video has broken records for my channel, guys. It has got the most likes any video has got on my channel. It has over 1,000, and it has the most comments with over 1,000 too. So that video smashed the records, and the reason for that is because if we look at my inbox, you can see there was an in-game message: Lockdown's Christmas giveaway. Survivors, one of our content creators, Lockdown, is having an epic giveaway on his channel. Go to his channel by tapping the button below to participate, and that's why a lot of people went to that video. Honestly, I didn't expect this. They wanted the link. Obviously, I said I wanted to do a giveaway, and we set this up. I didn't know it was going to be happening actually like in game. I thought it was going to be going on like Twitter or something like that. But man, this has been crazy. This has been crazy. Maybe I can talk them into doing this more often because it has been absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. I will be honest. Really nice. Got over 300 subscribers from that as well, which is really high for how RTS is for me at the moment. So yeah, I do appreciate if you're a new subscriber. I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on some comments here, guys. Who we got in chat? What's up, Bretland, Seren, Kathy, top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. We also have, is it Levi? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. You used to help my dad's in Walking Dead. You got him to level 300 because of your vids. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I helped someone. I do get asked sometimes, what's the quickest way to level up? It has changed over time, but generally speaking, what I'm doing right now is, generally speaking, the best way to level up is SR. If you get to the later stages of SR, they give massive amounts of XP. I think it's over 10k a stage, and then either it's 10k a stage with the double like territories, or it's before. But I still think it's the highest XP per, like, anything you can do. And you get quite a lot of SR energy now. So you could completely blitz the last stages over and over and over again. And go up a lot of levels. Maybe it's even higher amounts of XP now. Because I know they did some expansion on Nightmare where it goes up to higher amounts of stages, so that maybe the XP scales higher as well. I'm not sure about that though, because I don't get XP anymore. I do not get XP. I'm not sure. Do I get XP? Does it show me? I'm pretty sure it doesn't show me. Who else have we got? We've got. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Give me a pink wave. Thank you very much for dropping into the chat. I do appreciate it. Off until January 15th. That's when school starts again. Still sounds weird, yeah. It sounds weird to read it. I'm going I'm back to school. You got your school uniform already. Anyway, so but that was the best subscribe to. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. What's up, Nikas? Welcome to the stream as well. I did link the giveaway in the chat. I will pin it. If you haven't entered that giveaway, go do that. Go do that. We're giving away quite amazing stuff, honestly. 10 people get to actually pick a character of their choice. There is a lot of entries now, though. There's tons of entries. I think it's the most heavily entered giveaway I've ever done. Which is, like I say, nuts. It is nuts. What's up, Logan, as well? Welcome to the stream. Are you the owner of you, or you the worker? This is my YouTube channel. I don't work for anybody else. Well, I mean, I get paid by Google, theoretically, I guess. It's more like a I don't know what you want to call it. I make videos, and then people view those videos. YouTube sell advertising on my videos and give me a split of that advertising. I also have members in my chat. If you see the green names in my chat, that's a membership program on YouTube. I think I get like 65 to 70% of that. There we go. We've got a brand new member. My screen's all messed up. What's up, Jimmy Cole? Thank you very much for hitting the join button. I do appreciate it. Welcome to Tier 1. It's as simple as that, guys. As simple as that. There's a range of membership tiers. And the entry tier is Tier 1, 99 cents or 99 pence. It might even be lower depending on what currency you're in, and it could be really low for you. I've been told that in some currencies it's absolutely crazily low. And you can support my channel on that's a monthly fee just to directly support my channel. You get access to some emotes, and if you link up your Discord to YouTube to Discord, you get your name changes color in my Discord just to signify you are actually a member of my channel. And I massively appreciate anyone who's got the green name. And Jimmy Cole, the latest member of my channel. I don't get new members too often these days. We did have an old school thing where, like, a new member, you'd have to go on the fences. You know, you're new to the community. We have to make sure you know what you're doing. But at this point in the apocalypse, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta be knowing what you're doing. You gotta know. Is Duck Telltale any good? I need opinions. I think Duck is actually pretty decent. I think he's okay. I wouldn't say he's like top tier, but there's always some niche teams potentially that he could come into because he's got a nice specialist skill. And he's got a nice signature move, honestly. He's got a nice signature move. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Welcome to the stream. There we go, Cygnus. I'll read your one in a minute, Cygnus. I'm just gonna catch up with some chat. What region are you in? I'm in Rhone at the moment. What's up, Bashal? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a good Christmas. Do tell, guys. What did you do for Christmas? Did anyone get any nice prezzies? Or is there like a particular present that you know was a big hit with your family, someone in your family? Let me know. I got my brother a year subscription to Crunchyroll, and I will say his face was pretty happy with that. I know he likes anime, so I teamed up with my dad to get that as a gift. I also got him a frying pan, a nice ninja one. That was half price where in the Black Friday sales, so I was like, I'll get him that. I'm And I got my other brother a sweatshirt and Red Dead Redemption 2, which was on sale on Steam. The worst present that I got someone was my dad's, apparently. I got my dad a muffin maker. You know, like when you go to McDonald's breakfast and you make a muffin, it's one that actually you could put all the ingredients in and you just press it down. It gets really hot. You put it in there for like 4 minutes and it comes out like a so not KFC, like a McDonald's muffin, and it's actually really good. But the other thing I got him, I rang him and specifically said, have you got any like accessories for your air fryer? He's like, no. And he went and bought one before Christmas, and he bought the exact thing I bought him. So fantastic. And it's funny because he actually bought me that too. It's like a kebab accessory for an air fryer. And then my mum, I bought like a soft toy, like an elephant, and a pair of gloves and a like shawl that she kind of liked. So it was a pretty big hit from my perspective. It's nice when presents hit well. Jumpers, when I said jumper for my brother, it's a sweatshirt basically, like a hoodie kind of thing. I went to download RTS on my new tablet and it says in the Play Store there is a new event starting in 4 days. I mean, yeah, generally speaking, I guess we're going to have wait, isn't that when did you do that? Today? Do you think that's the war event, or do you think that's an actual proper event? If it's a proper event, I need to message someone and say, yo, is there a character in this one? I don't know how early some people from Scopely are going to get back, so I might have to message a lot of people. Okay, Cygnus, 36 months, bro. Badge upgrades. Thank you very much. Big one, tier 1 plus 2. Oh yeah, indeed. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Cygnus. Thank you ever so much. And do you know Scopely in real life? No, I've had a lot of meetings with Scopely on voice chat over the years. Mainly in the last 2 to 3 years. Actually, wait. Oh man, I'm not sure how long ago she was a community manager. Like, there was a community manager called Callie Shane. That was the first person I actually like spoke to at Scopely. When it comes to on voice chat. Actually, it was video chat, but yeah. What happened to stream? We alive. We here. All's good. No drop frames. We're good. Travel for Christmas, and I'm completely exhausted. In a good way or a bad way? I'm fairly well rested myself. I didn't have the best night's sleeps when I was with my family, but it was nice to get back to my own bed. I'll be honest. It was nice to get back to my own bed, but it was nice to just relax, watch some TV, chill out with my brothers, just chatting with my family and stuff. It was nice. It was nice. For my Christmas gift, I got a PC. Very nice. And I bought coins for Walking Dead. Okay, nice. I've been spending time with my kids and grandbabies for Christmas. Just got home. Nice. Yeah. I like to chill out at Christmas with family. New Year's, I've never really been someone to celebrate it. I mean, when I was younger, I used to go out and celebrate it. I mean, I wouldn't mind maybe going down to... watch the fireworks live, like actually like in person at some point. But I'm not really that bothered. It's really cold at that time of year. It's kind of nice to just watch it on live stream. And then the second it ends, I'm in my house and it's nice and warm. It's kind of like that. But yeah, Christmas I like to go to the farm. It's always nice. So you now have a kebab accessory for your air fryer. I do. My dad actually bought it for me as a present, and I bought it for him as a present, but he also bought one for himself. So what he did with the one I bought for him was he gave it to my other brother, who also has an air fryer. And I mean, it worked out in the end, but it was kind of hilarious. The kebab thing's kind of cool. It's just basically like, I don't know how to explain. Maybe I'll get a picture of it, but basically it's just like, when I don't know, like a grill, and you put meat on a grill, it just has these spikes that just are in the air, and you just slide on like a bit of chicken, and then you slide on like some green peppers, and it cooks it in like an actual kebab, thing, and then you can just slide out the stick at the ends. So it looks pretty decent. I'll test it out. I also got a cooking book, which I'm going to be using, running through the recipes. It's going to be fun. Today, so it's probably not the war one, is it? The war one starts tomorrow. Unless it's not updating every day. It might not be updating. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out tomorrow. I'll check it out. You say Google Play, right? I'll check it out tomorrow, see if it's changed dates. But my guess is it's probably a New Year's event, which is actually really good. Means it would start Monday. And the reason that's good is because last year we didn't get an event in January, if you guys remember. It was literally, January was a wasteland. Now, I'm guessing we're going to get the same damn event format that we've been getting, but an event is an event at the end of the day. An event is an event. Bad, literally exhaust. I drove a lot. Okay, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, driving can take it out of you for sure. Like, the only downside of my entire trip was the traveling. And I mean, all I did was train across London. It took like an hour and a half to 2 hours each time, but I was carrying 2 bags. To get to my family's, I was carrying like 2 bags full of presents and stuff like that. It was not ideal. I had a couple of putty trolleys and stuff. Okay, we'll finish this. We're not going to go too crazy on energy here. I kind of need to do all of Lily's missions. I haven't been playing the game that much. I've been logging in. I don't think I missed my login streak. Did a bit of faction assault. I did a couple of stages, but I just wasn't really bothered. I just wanted to chill out a little bit. I just wanted to chill out. Cold, you have no idea. I mean, you know what it's like in England. It's kind of bitter, man. All things considered. Because it's just like a wet cold. You know? The air is just... The humidity here is just makes everything enhanced. And not in a good way. I got some recipe. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. And welcome, Tex. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're gonna just get through this. I need to do... Let's do ×3, because we're gonna need to do a lot of road maps today. I have awakened Lily. Nice. Very nice. Will there be more road maps? There's 2 more road maps. This is the second one. Okay, we'll set it up for the next one. I need to do tier ups of skills. I haven't done any more to Sandy. I'm saving her levels for the next level up tournament, but we need to do some skills, which we can do now, because we need to get some points. Not points, like some progress. How many is it? Is it 120 now, right? Oh my goodness. My goodness. And what are we at? 96. 96. Yeah, this is the only thing that I really am focused on. I don't really care about the end of the Christmas event too much, if I'm honest. Not too much. You know, I'll get what I can from it, but the Christmas event was always going to be bad, because especially considering they put the most heavy-duty roadmap, like the most heavy-duty roadmap in Christmas week. Like, imagine doing that. Come on, guys. Imagine doing that. The one that you have to, like, do something every single day. You know, like some mission every single day, log in every single day. You know, imagine that. Come on now. We're smarter than that. I mean, I guess, but gacha games, you know how it is. Save skills, Lily refreshes tomorrow. Oh, you haven't done this? Yeah, bro, I am way behind. Like I said, what's the name of this stream today? I believe the name of the stream, the title of the stream is Catching Up on Stuff, because boy, boy howdy, I am way behind on a lot of stuff. I won't do it all on stream, of course, but yeah, I think that's it. That should be it. Yeah, okay, so we'll save the last skill, 20 skill ups for tomorrow. Look at this one. This is the one that's gruesome. Look at that. I'm going to be on late tonight. I'm like 4 hours to go. I'm going to be hitting these roadmaps for the next... You know, the energy's not too hard. Fighters might be difficult, actually. Walkers, I've got to do another 2,500, man. Okay, SR stages are going to be easy. Now, I do have to do some of the roadmaps, so it's not like crazy. I have to do a little bit of the roadmap. Like, I did some of this while I was on break as well. Sent me a screenshot. Okay, let me check. Huh, is that the new character? That'll be the new character. Who is that? Is that Mirabelle? Looks like Mirabelle. Interesting. 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 Maybe they're updating that like quicker than they're doing other updates. Can I win your giveaway? I mean, if you really want to, bro. If you really want to. I mean, good luck, bro. Because I have had quite a few entries on that. Gonna be honest. I've had quite a few entries on that one. I appreciate the screenshot though, Sinus. That is actually pretty cool. Lol, yeah, Tex. Cheeky. Cheeky. But if you win it somehow, Tex, I would be surprised, bro. There's been over 1,000 entries. This is mental, honestly. Absolutely mental. It's easy with unlimited items. This is my main region. I don't have unlimited items on my main region. I have unlimited items on my test region. This is why, if, for example, if I try to tear up my Sandy right now, well, we'll see. We'll see the situation Sandy's in. Let's have a little look, shall we? Let's go to Sandy. Damage dealer. Grade 5. If I try to tear her up, okay, we actually got her up. We are not. We've got certain pieces of gear that are problematic. This tier I farm a lot, but the lower tier, how do I show you this? Do I have to do other traits? Nope. There we go. The lower tiers, man. Where are the lower ones? Oh, damage. Okay. I was like, I know I've got low level characters. My gear situation on low tier is really bad. I think farming gear is not great, honestly. I think farming gear is not great. Do you think this will be low enough? There we go. Canteens and GPS are absolutely screwed for me. And I think even the ones below that are. Let me have a little look. Bruh. That's 4 pieces of like rare drop gear. And I'm completely out of crates on those as well. I think I've got some crates of these. Yeah, I've got tons of crates of these. Because these are the ones I farmed. I farmed, like, you know the one I did at the beginning of my stream? I farmed that forever. But these other ones I have not been farming. What's up, Mark? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Christmas was pretty good. I hope Christmas was good for you too. So no running any more level has been... I mean, yeah. There's no player level increase. I mean, yeah. I mean, we haven't had one for ages. I would say this is a good thing for Scopely to do, though. Increase the player level to 500. That's my guess. And then I've always said that they should make the last level a revolving door. Don't make it so that you just stop at 500. Like, make it so that you can prestige your account. They do that in Call of Duty, right? So you get to level 500 and then you can reset yourself down to 0 and start again. But each level is the same amount of XP, and make it like 3 times as much as it is from 499 to 500. And then you're basically doing a prestige on your account, you know? And then the rewards maybe don't have to be too crazy. Maybe every 10 levels you get something, or like, I don't know. It doesn't have like maybe every level's an RNG crate of just some random stuff, you know? Like I say, yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I never have hand crank radios. The tier below those, I'm fine with randomly. What is it? School bags and walkie-talkies. Okay, we got another one. I think it's school bags and walkie-talkies. Look at my gear. Yeah, look at it. Zeros. 1. School bags, walkie-talkies, because I farmed these quite a lot once upon a time. Okay, school bags were pretty low. I mean, fortunately, you can get because I haven't had to use these crates, they stock up. But when it comes to these ones, I don't think I've got too many crates. None. No crates of those. And I might have some crates here too. I mean, you can farm these, obviously. It's about getting a bit fortunate though. Flat jackets. It's about getting fortunate. The gear farm is rough. Fortunately, we don't have to level up characters too much though. You know, it isn't like it used to be. I'm not sure if that's a positive or a negative, because I mean, I get most of my level up tournament points from silvers. And again, like I said, I'm not sure if that's a positive or a negative. It just is the way it is for me. It's kind of weird, but like I said, it just is the way it is. Let me just get another tier 4, because I know I don't have a tier 4 here. There we go. Get a couple more in here. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for the time. And then I level up these to get points and level up. That's what I do most of the time anyway. I mainly went in on levels for the gold coins. No need for that now. True. I don't know what they could give instead. Maybe every 10 levels they could give you like... They could basically give you one of these crates. Like it just opens it instantly. You know? Maybe every 5 levels, so like 5, 15, 25, it can give you one of these. And then every 10 levels it gives you these. So like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So like, nothing crazy, but something worth pushing for. And then the levels in between, and it can give you resources that are important. Maybe armory stuff like blowtorches. And I think some of these items are still bad. Like, do you remember you used to level up and you used to get like 25 of each of these? Duct tape and polishing kits. As you can see, I farmed them up a little bit, so they're in a bit more respectable position. But they were really, really bad at one point. And as you can see, I haven't crafted for a long time. I still need to do the 5% upgrades on, I think, Eva's weapon. Let me just check. Is it Eva and... even ghost weapon, or is it just ghost? Is it literally just ghost? Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's these claws on the left. Okay, I did upgrade it. Wait, what have I got? Did I actually get more? No, I haven't upgraded it. It's this one. Damn. I thought I upgraded it on the far left. So I still need to upgrade it. We'll do it. We'll try and do it. I can get some territories. If Earl finds out, yeah, they're gonna disappear real quick though. Blowtorches disappear real quick. I will say they have been adding, like, you know, for like, honestly, for like the last 2 years, I've always said this thing. Like, I swear I've said this so many times. They could just add blowtorches to it, you know? Like, I've said that quite a lot in terms of the rewards. They could just add blowtorches. I mean, I said it earlier, like, in the level ups, they could just add blowtorches as a reward. They did start just adding blowtorches to stuff, to be fair. So getting blowtorches has been better. It has been better. I will be honest with that one. It has been better. Do I take responsibility? Maybe a little bit. But I felt like years I was just like, oh, they could just add blowtorches as an extra reward. And they've pretty much been doing that. It's kind of funny. I hope you get more membership from the Scopely shout out. I got two. We also got Jimmy today. I got a lot of new members. Sorry, a lot of new subscribers. So, you know, maybe someone's like, maybe they've been watching my content for a long time, but maybe it's brand new viewers. Who knows? Who knows? I've got 300 new subscribers, which doesn't sound like a lot. Like, really? As I've got 16,500. But I will be honest, on a monthly basis for like the last 6 to 10 months, I've been maybe averaging between -10 and +5. You know, it's like the game's kind of very much a stall when it comes to new players and stuff. So getting +300 is nuts. Okay, we've got territories. I need to just remember to upgrade the right ones. I was looking at the buffs. Oh, I keep thinking it's Eva, but it's Ghost. It's the ones that are just completely visually different. These ones. These look more like adult teeth to me, and it's baby Ghost. That looks more like a baby Ghost. I don't know. Maybe it's just me going too deep on this. Man, I've actually got a reasonable accumulation of all the parts, which is actually crazy. Because generally speaking, I'm always low on something. I think there's one particular thing that's really bad for me. What is it? Okay, it's none of those. There's a particular item for crafting. Oh, I forgot it does that. And there's a particular item for crafting that I had to farm the 25th stage of one of the previous I think it's 25 actually. The last stage of 25, stage 25. So much to get that stuff. Like okay, the item isn't here either. But there are like special items that only drop on the world map, which you can't craft, which are just straight up harder to get. I farmed it for that, but also got a benefit of it gave some of the crafting basic drops as well. Ah, come on. I'm going for perfect. We've got so many blowtorches. We're going to go for perfect. Get an extra bit of attack. I think I've been using her base weapon, but I might have been using the Tyrese or Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel's Battle Pass weapon. That was actually quite nice. Oh, this could be it. What's it going to go to? 720. Nope, that's not the right one. Don't fail me, Earl. Don't do it. Just because I'm going to do this, Earl. Just don't mess me around, bro. I swear, this guy, he's looking for a fight. That's what he's looking for. You can tell that I hate the Armory. Although I used to like the Armory. I used to do upgrades for every stream. Man, that was actually some fun times. I still remember getting like double splash damage on one stream. That was crazy. My first ever stream, guys, if you go back to watch my live stream, #1, because I actually did label them number once upon a time, I'm pretty sure I got stun on attack on Shiva Claws. Oh, come on. Oh, you got to be joking, bro. You got to be joking. How many? There's got to be like 10 crafts already gone. So, you're right. I saw those blood searches. Like, don't worry, I got you, fam. That number's looking pretty high. Let me let's give me that Samwise Gamgee. Share the load. Let me lighten that a little bit for you. Oh, yes, guys, scumbag. Absolute scumbag. Absolute scumbag. Okay. Done. Come on, oh. Surely you're not going to do it again. Surely not. If it does it again, I'm going to take a break from upgrading weapons for a little bit. Oh, we get there. Oh, we get there. Only took like 7 goes. Nice. Oh, okay. Let me just remove the weapon that I had in her hands originally. I think it is. Oh, I had that revive weapon in her hands there. Okay, but in this team, I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, I have her base weapon, so she's just going to get an increase. She doesn't have a high attack stat. I mean, to be fair, there aren't that many 1535s in this team, and that's one of the biggest problems I have with this team. There are not many 1535s, to say the least. I mean, I don't think there are any, actually. Only the leader has a 1535. So, yeah. Kind of weird. Let's get back to some room map stuff. Let's get back to it. Okay. And tape. Tape was always an issue, yeah. There was some, like, silver paint was an issue as well, right? I don't think spray paint was an issue, but there was like a 4-star item. I think it was called silver paint. That seemed to be really hard to come by at one point. Then they introduced, do you know why these things became an issue? It's because the things that you could craft a lot of these things with, and like the special things, you didn't ever disassemble weapons anymore, because you didn't disassemble 5-star weapons. We didn't get enough 4-star weapons to disassemble, and that's how we used to get stuff, was disassembling 3-star weapons. We used to get tons of 3-star weapons, but we just didn't anymore. And also they used to have certain drops on world map to do with the armory, and then after stage 25 they stopped doing that, and people started farming the higher tier stuff and weren't getting the things to be able to craft. But they did fix it with making those things drop in rate. It took 6 months, you know, it took 6 months. I called it out day one. I said it's going to be an issue. 6 months later, massive issue. Massive issue. Although back then Scopely had a couple of people I just messaged and said, look, this is just going to be terrible for the game, honestly. And things happened a little bit quicker. Tatron, in particular, he got stuff done. He did get stuff done. How are you progressing on Lily, guys? Has anyone given up the ghost already? Hopefully you've managed to stay with it and potentially get Lily. Unless you want to buy an offer. I don't think her offers are too crazy, but she is easily the best Awaken character so far. I do love the fact they give out so many characters on these robots. Like, you get Lily plus the crate with the characters in. That's really cool for new players. As much as I don't necessarily think any of these characters, except potentially Awakened Lily is going to be like good for war and stuff, it's still kind of cool. It's still kind of cool. Good for progression. mean, Molly's like a really, really, really good healer for like pretty much everything in the game except war. It's like faction assault, conquest, stuff like that. It's really good. And us veterans, we forget all these other game modes because we completed them like a year ago, but they do still exist. I don't necessarily think RTS is getting in a lot of new players, but if we get new players in RTS, you want to keep them around, you know, interested. I think we need to do some stuff to keep the veterans interested, though. Do you think we need a new game mode? Something to actually do? I don't know, man. Something to do, right? Something to do. Something that's difficult as well, you know? Rather than time consuming and tedious, more difficult. That's what makes the RTS world go round when it comes to conversation, content, and all the good stuff. The game has become quite tedious when it comes to roadmaps, unfortunately. Have we got a giveaway today, guys? Does anyone remember? We may have Holly's giveaway today. I'm not sure. We might actually save it till Monday, because Scopely aren't back till next week anyway. The person who I'd message isn't back till next week, so. So what are your hopes for RTS in 2024, guys? I'm thinking of doing like a kind of save RTS series when it comes to things that I think need to be changed in the game or added to the game in some way to make it a bit more plausible that it will be around for a bit longer. Will RTS end in 2024? I mean, there were some people who predicted it was going to end, I think, was it in 2018? Or it might be in 2000, yeah, I think it was 2018. Obviously that didn't happen. I think the gameplay in the game's become a bit problematic. You know, that's the issue with the game right now. Severe lack of gameplay for especially people at the top, like people who played for a long time, who have got, you know, their town maxed out, completed conquest, completed challenge run. There's not much to do. There's not much to do. You know, not a great deal. Okay, we'll finish this act. And that is a problem. That is a problem in my opinion. Not having much to do is a problem. Okay, how much do we have to do here? I mean, this is... Wait, am I doing the wrong road map? I'm doing the wrong road map. Fantastic. Jump off a cliff. They look exactly the same. What about New Awakened tunes? I think the info on that is that I don't know if they're going to be continued or not. There's been a like chatter on the Discords. There might be a break from them. It might have been only a 2020 whatchamacallit sort of thing. 2023 sort of dealio. Is this all tough? That's not all strong. Okay. So, I mean, yeah. There's a problem. I thought Awakening, the system was fine. I thought maybe the execution was not that great, but obviously that could just be me. I don't know what you guys thought. Like, I think the characters maybe needs to be a bit better. The idea that I had about how Awakenings was and how it was going to work was way different than what actually happened. I thought it was going to be like a step up for newer players, and maybe the odd character here and there would be useful for vets. But it became like this thing where they were just aiming at whales, especially initially. It cost a lot of money to get these characters, and they were not very good. Glenn is actually a really good leader now. That's nice. That is nice. He gives crit and does he give crit and attack? I do like his skills, especially the one where he gives AP. Unfortunately, Glenn was one that I missed because if you guys remember, I was really ill at one point, and I was out for 10 days, and that crossed over, generally speaking, 2 to 3 Awakened characters, and unfortunately it crossed over 3. So I missed out on 3 characters. I missed out on Glenn, I missed out on Maggie, and I missed out on Ezekiel. I didn't bother with Herschel, so I missed out on a bunch. Just yeah, because I was wrecked. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. What sort of teams are you using with Glenn lead, Logan? Are you utilizing that AP gain well? Do you see it as a good bonus, or is it just mainly like a small bonus? You know, not that big a deal. The fact he gives it to 2 is really nice. I guess I could have attacked with Iron Ghost. Pew pew pew. Very nice. A new weapon coming in. Oh, I might not be using that new weapon actually. Let me just check. Nope, I am not. Let's use that new weapon. 100% crit chance. Haha. Very nice. New Carol, Sophia, Wolfman Dwight, and Blue Shiva. That's your attack team? I mean, Carol's got control, I guess. Dwight? I'm surprised you're not using I'm surprised you're not using, what's her name? Lydia. She's a better damage dealer than Dwight and Blue Shiva. Lydia was doing work for me when I was testing her out in some wars. Like against green team, she's absolutely great. Especially first turn. Anyone she sigs is basically gone. As long as they're not got like a absolute defense weapon. Like she counters Green Princess really well. Impair. Oh, is Dwight got Impair? I can't remember his. I thought he was just like this weird bleed character. I mean, maybe excessive amounts of bleed, but weird none of this. Let's get one of these out of the way. I'll check out his kit in just a second. Now, here's one I did not claim. Ooh. I mean, I should probably just attack them. Oh, I taunted. Haha, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, we'll complete this act and then I'll chill on this a little bit. So should I go for LB3 Carol? Is that what you're telling me, Logan? Is this what you're telling me? Let me just check her kit quickly. On my roster. Okay, she doesn't get the slow yet. She doesn't get the slow until LB2. I mean, I can get her to LB2. Should we do that? I'll get her to LB2. There you go. So now she gets the slow. I can test that out now and see if that is, like, I'm going to say air quotes fixed. Because I saw someone in chat say, I think it was Daylight though, that's the only issue. Because Daylight might not have got it right. That's the only issue. But I saw Daylight did say that it was fixed. Who was I looking at next? Wolfman Dwight. I guess that impair works against Outlast characters that can cleanse. I mean, I guess there is a little bit in there. Team of Reviving is quite nice. The improved bleed is not that great. He looks cool though, that's for sure. He looks really good. Okay, let's test out Carol quickly. This is a retest. I 100% reported it as an issue, and it kind of got like I mean, it was understood that there was an issue, but whether it would be fixed or not was going to be something completely different. What am I looking for? Attack while slowed, right? Man, I don't have any in higher tier. That's crazy. We'll go for a low tier one. And then we'll just... I think it says SIG, right? So I can just attack with anything. Let me attack my team. I've got my... One of my attack teams is a defense team. Fantastic. Okay, we want to use the team with... Carolyn. Where is it? Wasn't it around here? Where's that team gone? There it is. I did 1535, took away bleed boost, he hit starred now, okay. So now... Did I slow myself? Okay. Let me just test this. I'm just going to fully test this. We're just going to have to keep an eye on what that number is. Okay? Just going to have to keep an eye on it. So, 93k. It will have a variable. It's not... Some games don't have any variables. This game does. So 90 to 90, well 91 to 93 so far. Or 91 to 94, I guess you would say. I'll do a couple more hits just to get the obvious variable. Okay, 87 to 94. So you can see there's a variance in damage. The RTS has. If you're an MMO player, a lot of games have variance, so it's not anything to be surprised about. Okay, we'll say 87 to 84. Now we'll remove that mod, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be exactly the same. So I don't think they fixed it. It doesn't look like they've changed anything here. Attack while slowed. Remove. She'll now no longer have that. And she now hits for the same. Unless that's the top end, that potentially could be like 75. Potentially. But it was given 80%. Yeah, it's not. Okay, it's pretty much the same variance. So that's not been like adjusted at all. Let me re-equip it. Because I think it's just with deal damage. This is what the bug is. It isn't that it isn't working. It's that it's not working with her damage type. And we have talked about this before. In terms of characters having particular damage types. Like deal damage versus crit potential. Like the new Sandy's kind of awkward because she has a bit of both. So now we'll do it. Now if I do a basic attack, it should give me the... Oh no, I can't do that, can I? I have to have a command. I have to have a command. Okay, we'll throw in this team. And we'll put in Laura. So first a SIG. Oh damn. That's Maggie, not Laura. Same eyebrows. Okay. I'm pretty sure it'll work now. But the issue you've got is the fact that it's just going to be working on basic attacks. Attack boost, yeah. That attack boost is from the fact that she's slowed and she's got attack while slowed. But it's not working on her rest of her kit. I'm pretty sure anyway. So what we'll do now... What we'll do now is we'll wait until... Actually, no, I can rush now. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, Sig then rush. And I'm pretty sure it does. It's not going to do it like it. It could be just like an order of operations thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just not even going to acknowledge the fact that she's going. So if it says attack boost here, it's good. It did not. It did not. So attack while slowly is still messed up on this, and it's just because it's deal damage. Both of these are deal damage. Deal 400% Sig, 500% rush, and yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if it worked. They are making you get the character because of the fact that they're turning characters into keys now, which is really bad. But it would be nice if the characters actually work too, you know. I don't think she's going to be super fantastic, but it just would be nice. Is it too much to ask? So Angel, welcome to the stream. Her line taunt helps. I mean, yeah, her control side of her kit is awesome. Is absolutely awesome. But this is quite annoying. Okay. It is quite annoying, that's it. But, to be honest, quite annoying. Thanks for the likes on the stream today, guys. I do appreciate it. Now, unfortunately, there is... Oh, no, there is a level up tournament going, okay. And I kind of want to go to sleep after my stream, but I have to do so much stuff in terms of, like, finishing a roadmap and stuff. Sad. Very sad. Man wants to sleep. Too much to ask. Okay, so the agenda for this weekend, guys, is I'm going to be streaming Blitzwar on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve stream, as has effectively become a tradition on my channel. And we'll watch the fireworks and stuff. I'll probably be hit with a copyright again, where I won't make any money off that stream. But it's nice to watch the fireworks. I can maybe mute it. The reason I get copyright is because they want to play like all the music while the fireworks are going off. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. We'll probably have drones this year, I think, as well. The drone displays, I'm going to do air quotes, that we had earlier in the year for the Queen. That was actually pretty good. Because you can do a lot with that. You can't do with fireworks, to be honest. So, what are your thoughts on the like animated drone shows? They may be not as exciting, but maybe in combination with fireworks, they could be good. I don't know. Fireworks will always be just crazy exciting, I guess. took the hit. Nice. Very nice. Should have had a nap earlier, that's my own fault. Okay, we'll leave that act there for the moment. Blimey. Blimey. At least I got a lot of stages to actually get through. Because I need to do 200s. I think I should get that, which is what I've got to do here. Such a great roadmap. What's up, Steve? Act 5 of the Carol roadmap requires LB3, assuming you want to run it to the end. I don't know if I've got enough energy. I haven't been doing the daily stuff for the light bulbs. Because during Christmas I was very, very light on what I was doing. I did the raid tournament and the level up tournament getting the 400 or whatever, but the actual daily ones, not so much. I got lucky and pulled one Sandy and one Holly, so I can get them both to grade 5. Not the best, but you have to work with what you got right, and I still have 25,000 advanced tokens left. I want trader risky. If you only pulled one copy of the character, you can only get them to grade 4. I would save your tokens, honestly. The best thing to always do is save tokens. You need, on average, 18 pulls on Ultra to get the character. So I'd save at least 24, you know, to be safe. And guarantee yourself a really good Ultra. A damage dealer, or a very, very important, like, maybe leader, or a very, very important control character. Those are like the 3 most important things on attack teams. Controllers, leaders, and damage dealers. Like, a really heavy, good support, you know, is really useful. And don't just jump at it. You've got to be really ready for, like, be patient, see what other people are saying when you've got limited tokens. Advanced is a little bit of a different beast, though. Advanced is horrible. Average is 24, so that means that you're not unlikely to have to go to 30. It isn't unlikely at all. I've gone to 30 multiple times on advanced, and I very nearly did with Sandy, which was sad. 27, I think it was for me. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, I need to catch up on a lot of stuff. So many things. Okay, we did like 36 roadmap stages. I killed 500. Oh, actually, maybe like 700 walkers. That was actually not too bad. Okay, I got some mods to open. So we can do 27. Yeah, 27 pulls. I mean, I guess at least it's not whatever it was. 28, 29, 30. You know, at least it's none of them. At least. Okay, okay, we've got some paragons. I'll open the trash in between. I think some of these are guaranteed paragons though, so I mean they should be decent, but I'm not gonna get too hyped. Like certain attack verses are kind of obviously guaranteed paragons, although it just says paragon. I don't know. Some of them are gonna be. I mean, I'm not sure to be honest. I think some of them are going to be from raid tournaments. This one on the far right definitely is. So I think the... I don't know. We've got 5. I think these are guaranteed. Yeah, that's a guaranteed. I think I'll get exactly the same mod again. So those are guaranteed. They're nice. This middle one I think might be guaranteed. Yeah, that's a guaranteed. And now these are random. The random right mod is a raid tournament mod, and then the HP set mod I think is a RNG HP set from Herschel, so it's going to be completely random what's on the set. Okay, yeah, definitely random. Because I get bad mods. And then this one's just complete RNG, no idea what the set is, no idea what the mod is. Yeah, unfortunately. Man, we just got 2 attack versus, but both on HP set guides. Absolutely guides. Absolutely guides. And I've got so many cans actually. Look at that. 450 SR cans. SRs. Look how many of these crates we got. So many of these crates with characters in it that I've got everyone. so many bits. I did request when the very first one came out. This one here. I did, well, not even this one. This one. I did request, could there be some gold mythic tokens in here instead? But, nope. 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 Okay, just take her. Hold on to that. Choice crate. Choice crate. Wasn't there? There's a choice crate here that I didn't open. Okay, it's back. I think this was bugged for a period, but now it's fixed. I need to claim what's in here. Just to get out of the way. Oh, there's all the attack versus. That's actually really good. I'd probably do that. Let's check out which ones I need. So attack set. I need fast or alert. I've definitely got fast and alert. Okay, I've got 3 toughs, 3 alerts, 3 strongs, but 1 fast. I've only got 1 fast. I forgot 4 toughs actually, because I have got 1 unequipped as well. I've only got 1 fast. Okay. Guess that's what we create. Is it this one? Nope. 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 Yep. Okay. So. Okay. And then there's a choice box here. This doesn't really mean too much. We'll go with defense set. And we get 1, 2, 3 mods that are actually useful. I won't roll those though because I don't bother rolling these anymore. Okay. Attack versus fast on attack set. Okay. There's no slack on the red bulbs, so any miss you cannot finish. All the mini events were 0 slack, doing anything. Everything gets you LB3 carry on the weapon with 70 left over. Lots of mods. Yeah, I mean, fortunately for me, the weapon's bad. like, if the weapon was good, I'd be going. But the weapon is not very good. It's actually just straight up a bad weapon. It looks cool though, but it's a bad weapon. I used to go for even bad weapons just because it was cool to get weapons. But I generally try and go for power now because that's all the game's about. That's what the game's about now. It's all about power, you know. So even like the mods are better than Carol. But the reason I'll go for Carol is because they've turned her into a key, like I talked about earlier. So you need to do her to do certain roadmaps and stuff in the future, even now. So and it kind of just is what it is, but it's pretty dull. Pretty dull. 4 yellow and 1 green and 1 3 blue, 2 red. It's the way it goes, isn't it? It's the way it goes. I have claimed some of these in events. I think the attack versus tough, I got one from an event. Attack versus alert, I think I got from an event. So I have got some of those from events. But I have also got some mad fortune, like the crit set ones, attack versus. Look at that for fast, and that's the unequipped ones. And if I look at my equipped ones, I've got another 3. I've got 7 attack versus fast, 4 attack versus tough, only 2 attack versus alert, which I think would be the most important one, and 0 attack versus strong. That's mad, actually. That's mad. 0 attack versus strong? That's crazy. I am mad. Fortunately, it hasn't been too much of an issue, but strong was meta for a while, so it could have been problematic. My biggest is attack on attack. Oh, that's nice. I'll have to check mine. I'm not sure what mine's at. Will they increase milestones for the event? Bleed over to next season? Guess they want more engagement. I think it was going to count as a mission. I don't think it's going to count as. I don't think it's going to count as milestones because they can't track it multiple wars in a row, so they have to do it as a mission. They have to. I'm just going back for this game. Who's the best character for now? If you're just coming back to the game, one of the best characters you can get is in the Mythic Market called Sophia. She's in one of the crates. But she's quite expensive and that market doesn't have much time left on it before it gets reset. But she is very, very, very good. Even now. There's a new event potentially starting soon. I'll have to keep an eye on what's happening there. In terms of promo characters, this character that I'm using right now with the dog is one of the most powerful characters right now. And also Zachary is pretty good. Honestly, Zachary kind of breaks attack teams a little bit. Makes it so it's almost hard for them to lose. You have to just get lucky in terms of when he dies versus when the rest of the team die. But this doggo, Eva and Ghost, is really, really good. This new Sandy's good as well. I don't know why people are... I saw people saying that she's not the good, but... I used her against Telltale teams, and she was doing really good work in my tests. So maybe if you use her against the wrong teams, sure. Against Telltale, she was obliterating Telltale really nicely. And also parts of her kit counter what Telltale bring to the table. Like she can't be dazed because of Telltale daze early. She blocks that. There are no paybacks in Telltale teams, so less chance of reflect stuff. She's fast. There's a lot of tough characters in that, so she's going to get extra trait damage. So she's kind of built quite heavily for those sort of teams. Seems that way anyway to me. But obviously, if you use her against the wrong team, she's not going to do too well. It's kind of how it works. Like they're like generally cycled right now. It seems like they're cycled maybe 3 to 4 defenses. And we had Lone Wolves come out that really do well against Denise teams. Really obliterate Denise teams. Don't do too well against certain other teams. Anything that requires a lot of control is maybe a little bit problematic. My Sandy is OE1. I'm mad. Did over 60 pulls and all crap. Wait. $60 pulls? For Brawler Sandy. How have you only got her LB1? Is that a typo? 20 pulls, you mean? Or do you mean Lydia? Seemed like the extra event item would be in the last milestone. Get 1 from each war to turn in the avatar, which then optionally is traded for more war tokens during the season. Oh, right, I see. What do you have to get in war? Is it 1,000,000 points? I mean, what's top milestone as it stands? 200k, 200k, 100k, 100k. I mean, yeah, I mean, they could potentially add more milestones, but yeah. Can I look at your layout base? Looks like I have too many farms. Basically, when you have an option to build stuff, I don't think farms... I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 farms. 10. The only buildings that are important are your armories. And your houses. Those are the ones you need to get the right way around. Like how many of each you can have. Yeah. You can also have material posts instead of something else. Now, as you can probably notice, I don't have any scavenger camps. Actually, wait, I do. I only have 3 scavenger camps. Okay, I think you have to have 3. But you can have 4. This one used to be a scav camp, but the reason I converted it was because I need material. I don't even run these anymore. It's funny. It's funny that they're like timing out and stuff. Does it tell me the last time I did it? 157 days ago, and that was just aborted. So the last successful one of these was 224 days ago. And that was... I did You Got Lucky. I guess I was doing You Got Lucky and stuff. Yeah. Interesting. I was wrong. No, it was Lydia in Go Market. Okay. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the way it goes with that is you could be in a bad spot and then just do 10 pulls and get 2. It can be just like that, unfortunately. 200k instead of 100k in Blitz, 500k instead of 200k in CW. Must be a really nice avatar. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm not doing that. So that's great. That's great. If anything, I'm just literally not gonna bother warring at all, because that's the only reason you'd war at all during those wars is to get that avatar. I legitimately told them if you make it crazy high, you're gonna put people off totally, and I think they're gonna have done that. Well done. Well done, Scopely. 1.5 million in 2 blitzes, and I mean, it isn't even like if you had to get 1.5 million, that wouldn't be too bad, because you could go ham in one of the CRWs. You could actually go really crazy in one of the CRWs, or maybe even one of the blitzes. The fact that you have to do it every single war for 4 weeks in a row, and then straight away, effectively, they're doing qualifiers. I don't think they know how draining war is, man. Like, I don't think they know how long 250k takes. I think that's the issue. Like, 250k just on your average player will be lucky, like genuinely lucky, if they score more than 30k an hour. Right? So you're asking people to play a blitz war for 8 hours and it only lasts 24 hours? And then you're asking people to play a CRW for 16 hours when it only lasts for 48, you know? I don't know, man. That seems like a lot. 8 hours? 8 hours. Like a working day. You're asking people to put in a working day for Blitz War for that. I honestly don't think they realise how... I've said this. I don't think they realise. There are new players, people who work at Scope here. I don't think they realise how long it takes to get that. It's mad. Doesn't take too long for the folks buying everything. You know, the bulk of the PC. I mean, even if they had the full... Like, the thing is, right, when you're in a top faction... I mean, actually, that being said, I think Overkill counters this a little bit. But generally, when you're in a top faction, you used to compete with each other for scoring, but I guess that isn't the case anymore. That isn't the case as much anymore because there's Overkill. You know, you can score tons of points per war as an individual. You know. So again, your average player who plays RTS isn't overkilling. You know, your average faction isn't overkilling. Only like really over the top competitive factions are doing that. And this is hurting them, man. They I don't know how they shoot themselves in the foot with this stuff. This is like so basic. So basic. Double milestone would be rough. This is double and a half. It's like, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing how bad this is. What a face palm. Like I say, I think it's just like whoever making these decisions doesn't play the game. And I know that's a meme when it comes to games and talking about the developers, like, they don't play the game, obviously, but this is crazy. That is crazy. And I'm being like pretty nice when I say 30k an hour. I'm being pretty nice. Because that's saying that you're going to get 3 wars in an hour and you're going to score 10k a war. People aren't doing even that. You know? You're probably looking at 25k an hour if you're lucky, so 8k a war-ish. So it's going to take you 10 hours to get that done. And like I said, it only lasts for 24. You know what's going to happen? I guarantee this, right? I guarantee this. In the first blitz, you're going to have whale factions scrambling. They might even split up their factions if they really want to get this avatar. So some of them just won't care. But if they really wanted to get the avatar, they might have to split up their factions because they won't be able to war enough as an entire faction. Because if you've got a war for 10 hours, then everyone in your faction's got a war for 10 hours. There's not going to be enough time for everyone to be able to do it in your faction. So now you're competing against your own faction. Now you're competing against your own faction for time slot to be able to hit this. Man, they haven't worked this out. They straight up haven't worked this out. Can you rate my team? Negan, Not Awakening. Lilia, the fast one. Lily, Jackie. New World Order, Mike. Mike's good. Mike's a good support character. Lily's going to become good. Negan's an okay leader. I'd say you want to replace Jackie and Lydia. You might want to put Jackie as your leader so that you get, I think it's burn and bleed resist. The fast Lydia isn't that great. She used to be amazing, but she's just so RNG now. Whereas, like, because what happened is she was RNG before, but the defense didn't have any RNG, so it wasn't layered, it was just her. But now the defense is RNG too, so first she has to hit something, and then they can resist it, and it means that the chance of something happening is very, very low. I normally do 250k over a full CW, not doing over a blitz. Exactly. I don't think they've worked this out. And after the first blitz, I reckon you're going to have 50% or more of the game. I'm going to go ahead and say that. 50% or more who are just going to not be able to get an avatar after the first of 4 wars. That is such a bad position to be in. This basically should be working like an optimal battle pass, right? And I talked about this a long time ago. They used to screw up battle passes so badly where they made it so that it was like brutal to do the battle pass and you almost had to do everything to do it. But then I even said, if it's brutal to do and you have to do everything, people won't be completing it and they won't buy it. Like, battle passes should be really straightforward. You play Watcher of Realm Cygnus. The battle pass in that, they have, you complete it and then you can do excess levels, and then every excess level just gives you like in-game gold, you know, which is just basically like food in this game. It's just much better built. This is, I mean, the battle passing now is not too bad, but this new event, this is sounding like an absolute mess up. And I'm surprised no one's really run the numbers. Like, truly run the numbers. Because in a 24-hour, you're going to have maybe 12 to 15 people maybe are going to get in each faction. The only way you can get it is if you do overkill, where you get more people, but it's not going to be 100%. I play in Roan. My last war score was 800k plus. Blitz was 340k. But you're warring for a lot of time. Also, your faction overkills, so it's just easier to score then. If your faction doesn't overkill, you're not scoring that high. Because people are going to be taking points away from you. Like, you're going to be scoring less points because camps are going to die quicker, so on and so forth. You're going to be spending more time queuing. They do it on purpose so that you buy the battle pass points to skip the grind. I mean, I think the battle pass is aimed at low spenders, right? The battle pass is generally aimed at like someone who's willing to spend $30 to $40 a month. That's who that's aimed at, and that person is not going to buy those points. A whale will, but a whale would do it anyway. I remember when Angel first came out, people had her day one because they spent on those things to just get maxed out battle pass straight away, boom. Right? And that's fine. Go, you do your thing. But a low tier spender, I'm talking like I say, a $30 a month spender who will try and spend tactically, and this is one of the most tactically advantageous things to purchase in the game. Wouldn't pick up the battle pass if it was as crazy as it was previously. It's much nicer now. I will be honest, it is much nicer now. I'm complaining about the battle pass, but it was a big problem in the past. But they're doing the same issue that they did there to this new war event. This war event, it sounds like it is absolutely all over the place. Proper shambles. 250k for Blitz is crazy. That takes a minimum of like even if you're going fast, that's going to take a minimum of, let's say, 6 hours. Let's say it takes 6 hours if you're going really well, right? To hit 250k. That means you and Blitz is actually, you can get 7 people, you can get 8 people in the Blitz. I don't think they've changed it to 6 on 6. So for 6 hours, you and 7 other people will be able to hit that milestone. Then you have to swap to the another 6, and they get another 6 hours. So that's 12 hours of Blitz gone. Then you change to another 8 people, and that's another 6 hours, and that's 18 hours of Blitz gone. There's only 6 hours left, and you still have 6 people in your faction that haven't hit it. So they obviously can go in, and the issue you've got right now is you have to have a perfect transition. I don't think people have got like a 25% split on time zones for their faction. You're going to have maybe 12 Americans and like 6 Europeans. So again, you're competing for time slot there. Like, they have not worked this out very well. I'm calling it now, just based on this information. There's gonna be so many complaints on Discord, and like I say, 50% or less. I reckon they'll be lucky to get 50% of their player base getting that first 250k. Very, very lucky. Best move Scopes could do is remove OK on these tourney wars and watch the screening commence. Now that would be funny. Wait, move what? Move OK? Oh, you mean like at the beginning of the wars when you like have to click OK? Like what? I don't know what to say there. That's kind of like, that'd be cruel. Oh, overkill. Oh man, if overkill got removed for these, it'll be even worse. Because, well, I mean, I think it would be good if they did it, because then people would realize how bad it was. The only people going to be saying it's not too bad are people in overkill factions. But like I say, your average player is not in an overkill faction. Imagine losing 50% of your player base from an event that lasts a month on the first day. Because that's what they're doing. Blitz was one day, it's the first day of the event, and they're going to lose 50% of their player base on it. That is mind-bogglingly bad. And that's why, if it is in the last milestone thing, it might not be in the last milestone. I guess it is. Have they said it's in the last milestone? I don't give a monkey's no way I'm doing 250. Yeah. Okay, here's this, Cygnus. Imagine there was one blitz. Imagine there was one blitz, and they said, this one blitz, if you get 250k, you get some special reward. You might do it. You might do it. But the fact that there's 2 blitzes and 2 CRWs, and they're every single weekend for 4 weekends in a row, I'm straight away just like, now, I'm actually just going to have some time off. I'll hit like 50 to 100k, proper relaxed. Because if I'm not hitting what I need to hit, what's the point of hitting more? What's the point? What's up, Jacko? Welcome to the stream. Players will also get rewarded with black hammers on reaching the highest milestone in war, which is 250k. Yeah, they've messed up big time. And remember, avatars are fluff, right? Fluff. Fluff. As in, like, they don't do anything. They're just for fun. But hey, you know. 4 black hammers can be traded in the grey market for the exclusive blast away avatar. Yeah. Yeah. So they'll lose 50% of their player base day 1. Then the next CRW, I reckon they'll probably lose like 25% of what remains. And then they're going to have... what would that be? Less than 40% that would be of their player base after the first 2 events will be able to get the avatar at that point. I might have done it for 1. That's what I mean. You might have done it for 1. Or if I told you over the next 4 wars you have to get 1.5 million, you might have gone crazy 1 weekend. But having to go crazy for 4 weekends is just not it. And the blast away avatar can be later traded for Season 7 war tokens in the player if the players want to. Season 7 war tokens are not very useful. Unless they straight up give you like 200k of them. Which I don't think is going to be the case. You want to keep that avatar. I'm going to be honest. If you're going to get 1.5 million, you keep that avatar as like a badge of honor that you did that. You don't trade it in for war season tokens that just go away and what you get out of war season is not that great. You don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't be that guy. It isn't worth it. It isn't worth it. It is not. Oh goodness, I can't believe that. That's nuts. I can't believe it. If we could have everyone set out, then they would stop the remaining 25% from completing. The old TOC strategy. Man, that'd be hilarious, actually. But that's what's going to happen anyway. Thinking about it. People aren't going to war as much after the first war because there's nothing to war for them. And they'll actively, like, that'll be part of the issue. There won't be as many people warring. I don't think it will necessarily be an issue for everybody. But again, remember I said, and this is being really, really, like, positive on this. I'm trying to be positive on this one. If people hit it in 6 hours, they won't hit in 6 hours. They're going to still be competing with each other for slots. Scopely have not run the numbers on this at all. I think 150k for Blitz. Maybe 200k. I think 150k would be fine. Plus 50%. So 150k for Blitz, 300k for CRWs. That would have been a lot. But in terms of time, in terms of time, 150k will take your average player 6 to 7 hours. If you're going really fast, you might be able to get it done in like 4, you know? And now you're not competing with each other as much. $100k is enough. I mean, I agree. I think top milestones should be enough. But you know, like when this was originally talked about in PC, the thing I said was, if you make it too high, you're gonna basically price it out of the market for the majority of the player base, where they'll just look at it and just go nah. Right, and that's the worst thing you can do for an event. Surely the worst thing you can do is have people look at your event the day it drops and just go nah, and then decide not to take part in it properly, like for the next month. And actually, the worst part is what's going to happen afterwards, which is there are going to be people who go, oh, you know, this seems like a really worthwhile grind. I'm going to put in like the time, and then they realize they're competing with their faction for that time, and they're not going to get it. There'll be people who don't get it in one of those wars. They might hit like 250k the first time, and then they might hit 500k the second time, and then they'll get to the next blitz and they'll hit 250k again. But the last CRW they might hit like 400 because they can't queue. There's not as many people queuing. Too many wells in PC. I mean, I don't want to make any comments there, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. I do feel like a lonely voice sometimes when it's in terms of standing up for certain things in PC, which is disappointing. Maybe they forget they halved the old war milestones to 2 seasons ago. It used to be 200 and 400. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'll see how it goes on the first CW. My teams aren't average though. That's the thing. My teams are good. You know, obviously I get a lot of pulls from content creator rewards, so I can score in general faster than other people. My faction does not do overkill though, so that's where it comes back a bit down to earth. Have I taken out that entire team? Was that Lily? It must have been Lily. Rampage. The old cheeky Rampage. What's up, Rick? Welcome to the stream. I know you like to lurk. I know you like to do the lurks. Am I gonna do this, guys? We can do the 5 stages. It's this 350 tokens. That's big. I'm not gonna do it on my stream. That's for sure. Yeah, Christmas week, rough. Rough. What can you do, though? What can you do? We'll see, guys. We'll see. If it falls apart really badly, they could potentially do some sort of fix on it, but it's hard to know. Everyone should drop defenses before war starts and repair for everyone, then we do. Yeah, but there are people who take war really seriously, even when there's nothing to war for. And also, there are people who pay for their defenses, have put thousands of dollars into their defenses. They're not going to drop it for wars where, I'll be honest, their defenses have limited, you know, time. That is actually decent. Like, one of my defenses, last War of Champions, absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Really amazing defense. Couldn't get really scratched very much. I was defending the top faction who won War of Champions consistently when I got raided. Now it gets blitzed every single attack because Lone Wolves absolutely decimates this team. Like, not even close. Lone Wolves just blitz this team. When I come up against this team with Lone Wolves, I'm being at turn 2, turn 3. It absolutely destroys this team. And there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. I can't, like, tweak it in any way to make it... It's just dead. It's just dead. And it's because 4 of these characters are old gen. So in terms of stats, they're down. And 2, they're getting hard countered by the fact that this team doesn't really have much control reliance. Like, as an attack team, I don't have to have much control against this team. I just have to have counter damage reduction for Princess. If I do get some procs on Eva and Ghost, thumbs up. But I don't need it. Where they're teams that you need control. You can't really face Negan teams, the red Negan, without control. Just because you need to be able to control him, get past Outlast teams as well. There's no Outlast character here. No human... Well, there is a human shield. She's the only kind of small thing. They did tweak her, right? And then I think they reverted it. Because it was bugged. Yeah. Wait. Oh, did they actually increase it to 2 turns? I'm not sure. They increased it to 2 turns, but I'm not sure if this is permanent now. Originally they nerfed her and made it 1 turn. But now it says stun a random enemy for 2 turns. I don't know. But yeah, that defense was mint at one point. Like, really, really, really good. I got this weapon in... I can't remember whose event it was. Omid's? And it turned this team into just... It was just so good. Massive amounts of defense. Damage over time reduction. Had crosshairs resist everywhere. Carl's revives would come in. Big defense boost from Circuit. But this just gets absolutely obliterated. Like, I'll show you my attack team against it. And that you can use Lydia against this team now as well. Lydia really is good against this team. Like, if Lydia came out just alone, it would be really good. But yeah, yeah, I had a pretty good Christmas, Rick. Thanks. I can't complain. You know, put my feet up a little bit, relaxed, and chilled out with the fam. Yeah, it's always good to catch up with my brothers in particular. You know, I ring my mum and dad all the time. You know, make sure they're doing all right. And also, like, just to connect. I talk to one of my brothers all the time, but obviously face-to-face is just different, isn't it? And 3 of them were made free-to-play. Yeah, I mean, yeah, surprise, surprise. What was it? Carl, Rosie. Oh yeah, Circuit was in one of the crates too. I guess I don't think you could get Carl and Circuit, to be fair. But Rosie's been in a lot of advanced, like, reruns, or ultra reruns, sorry. Circuit has been in reruns too. Carl has not been. But yeah. And it's yeah, like, the team becomes more free to play, becomes more widespread, and then they bring out the counter to it really quickly. I think they bring out the counter way too quick, and also the counter's way too hard. It should be much more like of a soft counter. I don't think I can bring her up. Let me see if I can. Okay, look at this character here, right? Does anyone remember this one? This was one of the few times that Scopely have done something really, really well. and it was this character here. I think I've still got her. This character here. This was one of the first times they brought out a soft counter, and they did it reasonably soon after Jackie came out. Right, Jackie confused everyone, and they brought out this character who had a soft counter, and you can see at the beginning of each wave, this fighter and up to 2 other teammates get 100% confuse resistance for 2 turns. So you might think that's a hard counter, but it's random on the 2. So I used to have a full strong team, and it was, I can't remember who the leader was. Ivan Nova, this Michonne, Command Rick, Brutus, and Alpha, all the greens in the S-Class era. And I played that team so many times against Jackie leads, right? That regardless of who that 2 went to, I had a sequence of how I did it. And it felt really tactical. I'm going to be honest. Because soft counters improve tactical side of the game. Hard counters is like a hot knife through butter. No, not tactical. Dumbs down the game massively. Skill ceiling's really low. And the skill ceiling is quite low in the game at the moment. You know? I think I saw someone say it. Steve, all of the lone wolves are paywalls. Let me think who would have those teams. It would be Wales or me. Wales or me, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, that's honestly the issue. But what can you do? What can you do? I did crit, right? I thought I crit. And a lot of times, this team is, to a certain extent, like so good that you can even hit auto. I don't think I have to work too hard with this team. Even Ghosts have been amazing for attack. I can't believe the proc percentage. Seriously, it's like 98%. For what? The crit. It's because she's got a guaranteed crit. I meant to have him targeted. Like, even if characters die, there's no decap potential. So I will generally just get through another team eventually. You know? Six turns used to be like, if the team was tough, you'd be able to get through it manually. And you'd be like, yeah, at the end of it, you'd be like, yeah, that was tough, but yeah, I just hit the water bomb with this team. You can't really die unless you get really bad timing on like Zachary plus everyone else is dead. Yeah. So yeah, she has 100%. If you use her base weapon, I only just maxed her base weapon. She's got 100% crit. Also, the reason it's like really high proc is because she is a control role character, right? When she attacks a tank, she reduces the tank's resistance by 40%. That includes the tank's resistance to crit. So tanks have 40% intrinsic resistance to crit, where they can't be hit a crit. Where's my defense teams, man? And that gets full hard countered by her because she's a control role. Where is it? Okay, there you go. 40% critical hit resistance, but flat 40% reduction on resist chance. Can't resist crits. So yeah, even Ghost is really, really strong. Obviously, she's mad. Yeah, proc to normalize. Yeah, the crits. Obviously, there can be things that can happen. I think if you come up against Rick leads, now this is crazy, right? But Rick defense teams, I don't even have a Rick defense team anymore. But Rick defense teams, this team still goes through Rick defense teams faster than my Lone Wolves does, because this team is almost specialized at destroying defense teams. And I think that's what you kind of need. You need to have like specialist attack teams. So I still roll this team out every now and again. Not as often as I used to. But I roll this team out every now and again and just destroy them. Now, what I'm thinking is, do I replace Tyrese in this team with Eva and Ghost? I probably should, right? I probably should. This is my anti-Davy team. I might put in a different weapon in her hands, so she won't have 100% crit now, and give her the revive weapon. Oh no, wait, I need a ransack. Damn it, that's what I need on her. There has to be a ransack here. And her attack goes down massively now, I think. I mean, it's not too bad. Maybe we tried it out next war, because that's my Davy team, anti-Davy team, and it works really, really, really well as well. I completely skipped the S-Class period. Well, you missed out on honestly the best era in the game. Without a doubt, S-Class was 100% the best the game's ever been. When it comes to character, like getting characters, you were always working towards new characters. And you felt a bit... I don't think it was perfect by any stretch. There was definitely a better way they could have done it. But this get 5 versions of a character to max them out is terrible. It's such a bad system. It's such a bad system. I'm sure it makes them money, but from a player's perspective, it's really bad. Because, generally speaking, the character isn't good until you've got all 5. And then, you know, yeah. It's bad. The brand new Ultimate Fan. I'm an leader of a faction. It's called All That Remains. I love this game for 5 years. Okay. I also love this game mostly just because there are Telltale characters in it. I mean, that's why I started playing the game personally. But one thing I really want is more Telltale characters, but besides that, I love the game. I mean, we probably are going to get more Telltale characters in the future. Because, I mean, if we go back to the Telltale characters that got released recently, right, we've got Clementine, Jane, William Carver, Omid, and didn't we have one other character in there? Oh, Krista was released quite a bit before. Krista. These are all Season 2 characters. These are all Season 2. Omid wasn't there for very long, but he was Season 2. And it is the Season 2 version because he's got the bandage on his leg already. And if we go back to the other Telltale faction, well, it's the same faction now, actually. If we go back to the other Telltale team, we have Kenny, Clementine, Duck, Lily, Molly, and Lee. That's all Season 1. So the next Telltales we could potentially get would be Season 3. So you could potentially be seeing like Javi, Kate, you know, those characters from Season 3. Very high potential. You don't have to be on the stream for the Christmas giveaway. I mean, it'll be easier just because then you know you won, but you can always recheck the stream afterwards. It's all good. The guitar weapon, if you put ransack on it, is nice. I do have it, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do have it. Where is it? This one, right? I tried a bunch of times. And you're right, this is the one to get ransack on, for sure. Let me see if I've still got the territories. We do. I started playing on the release and remember how cool was the to even get a 4-star. Yeah, I remember when they gave roadmap characters. I think the first roadmap character that was in the game I missed. I can't remember who it was, to be honest. And then I remember, I think it was either a Telltale character or Joshua. OG Joshua. Green Joshua, if anyone remembers him. He was a roadmap reward. And I was like so mad hyped to get that 4-star. It felt so good to get in my inbox. Actually, it wasn't inbox, was it? It was like a pop-up. It was kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. Can we get it first time? Let's see. Also liked getting inbox characters. We get a crit. Are we going to get ransacked first time? No. This buff is terrible. When attacking, increase attack by 200% as far as crit stat. So bad. So bad. Unless someone gets like thousands of crit stat. Well, I mean, it's just going to be so bad. Okay, we'll try again. One more full try. So I need to get 50% attack first. Al's been hitting those 5%, bro. He's been hitting those 5%. Look at him go. Okay, here we go, Al. Give me another crit. 6 crits in a row for Al. Didn't give me the crit I wanted last time, but 6 crits in a row is still good. Give me another crit, Al. Let's do this. No green smoke. None of that green smoke. Oh, it's 6 crits in a row. Is he going to give me ransack? Wait, it's the same thing again. Increased trait advantage attack damage by 20%. Increased trait advantage attack damage by 20%. And it's like, yeah, we upgraded it. No, you didn't, bro. It's the same thing. Like, you gave me the same buff. That's cheating. Okay, I'm going to have to go again. And this one's going to take me like 12 goes to get it. Because I was like, 6 in a row? See ya. See ya. Oh my goodness. 7 in a row? What's happening? Earl? Is Earl gone for a nap? We've got Wayland in the armory right now. Because we just hit 7 crits in a row. 8? What is going on? What is going on right now? I am baffled. This is not normal. 8 crits in a row. Surely we can't hit 9. Like 9 perfect weapons, 3 perfect weapons in a row. Oh my goodness. Come on, give me ransack. Just give it to me. I don't know how we're getting this lucky, but at the same time unlucky. At the same time. Man, we just hit 9 crits in a row. Am I imagining this? Like, how are we doing this? 10 crits in a row. I think it's the best I've ever done. I think that's the best I've ever done. Oh goodness. It's the best I've ever done. Why wouldn't I go for ransack first? If I go for ransack first, well, what is going on right now? Like, he's not missing. He don't miss. He ain't missing right now. This is something's going wrong. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll take it. If you go for ransack first, you will hit ransack quicker based on resources spent. However, the 5% will be random. So you could get like the ransack plus 2-3% upgrades. And when you're trying to get, I'm trying to put this on a really heavy damage dealer, every single percent counts. So yeah, it's a massive output of resources here. I don't upgrade my weapons that often because I don't have many weapons to upgrade. This is a weapon I have been meaning to do. You want to squeeze as much as you can out of it, you know, and like 50% versus 46%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. It really is. This would be 12 crafts in a row critted, right? Would it be 12? I think it'd be 12. It could be more, to be honest. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Legit, what is going on? We've hit so many crits. I'm actually just going to keep going until we get green smoke, man. This is nuts. I don't know. I've managed to enable something here. I maybe have buffed Earl somehow. Locke has hacked the armory. I mean, it's kind of feeling that way. Like, we're coming into 15 straight crits right now. This would be 15 straight crits, right? I don't even know what's going on. This is the best I've ever... Like, I did a video where... You remember there was the territory and I think you could get 85% or 80% crit? I crit 2 out of 11 on those upgrades at 80%. So, Earl's not normally this nice when you've got 80% crit. Like, what is going on here? I'm not hitting what I need to hit, but 15 crits in a row, I think that is. I don't even know what's going on. We're going to keep going now. This is entertainment. Like I said, the reason... Oh, there we go! It isn't a bug. I legitimately just hit 15 crits in a row. 15 crits in a row. That's why yours... I don't normally do it this way. I normally wait. I normally do it like... You want me to show how... Actually, I'm not going to do that because it would actually take me time. But I normally do a 5% and not add blowtorch. I would skip the ransack one because these ones only take 24 hours, so they're quite quick. Whereas the ransack one takes, I think, I can't remember. Is it 48 or is it 1 day 36? It might be 1 day 36. Sorry, 1 day 12, so 36 total. But like I skipped the bigger one. And yeah, you're right. I do need blowtorches, generally speaking, in the past, but I don't craft that much anymore. We're still hitting crits, baby. Come on, give it to us this time. Oh. Give it to us. Is there like a reduced buff still? When attacking steals a positive effect from an enemy you attack with 70. Is that new? I thought it was like 50% chance to do it. They changed that. They 100% changed that. I've got video evidence of these buffs, and I'm pretty sure it had just less chance to do it. It wasn't based on the enemy's AP. That's been changed. That's weird, right? Weird. We'll ransack again. That's been changed. I'm pretty sure. I did when the Armory first came out. I went over all the buffs, so I can go back and check. Oh my goodness! Come on, oh ransack, 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 ransack. Okay, we'll stop here, guys. Man, he's been hitting some crits today. I mean, this weapon alone is okay-ish. Just need ransack really badly. Ransack's so important against David teams. He's been eating all my blowtorches, it's right. In a good way, though, to be fair. I mean, what was I at? 190 or something. How many has he eaten today? I was at 190. See, 40 blowtorches disappear real quick. I don't think there's anywhere I can buy them. Oh, bit shot reset, didn't it? Rare bits, though. I'm not getting rare bits. Mythic Market resets soon. 21 days, so I'll be able to get another 10 here, hopefully. And, is there some in here as well? Okay, there's none in here. Was there some in here? Nope. They have been putting them in these events, which has been really nice. But at the moment, okay, we're gonna take this mods. Let's see what we get here. They need to update the accuracy percentage of these weapons. If it's 65% for critical success, you still have a regular success that counters against it. Yeah, if you don't hit a crit, it goes into the regular pool of upgrades. That's how it works. So like, the easiest one to know is 5% crit, 5% attack, for instance. The crit is 5% and a non-crit is 3%. There's only one option in each pool there. Okay, what are we gonna get here? There's only one option in each pool, whereas when it comes to the rest of the armory, there's 4 options in each pool. I mean, actually, in some there are less, in some there are more. I think I've actually can't check anything in here now. When you research everything, you can't check it. Such a bad implementation there. Okay. I can't actually upgrade this one. Okay. So, no, not this, sorry. Third slot. So like you can see there's, actually there's only 3 here, but I think in 4 slot is 4, right? Yeah. So like, that's crit, that's non-crit. But these don't necessarily have the same chance to occur. I think these ones do, I would assume. Where's the obvious one that people go for? There we go, this one's obvious. So this one, if it hits the crit, I think you've probably got less than 10% chance to hit the blue. Less than 10. 5% or less, maybe even. And then the rest of the percentage is spread across these 3. So it could be even as high as like 32% each. And it probably is as high as 32% of each of these. And then this is just 4%. The dark blue one. I don't think they changed the odds on these ones. These 3. Like 1535 is the one that you're going to want to go out of these 3. But because it's, even if it was fair odds, 100% fair odds, you're always more than likely to not get it, what you want, no matter what. You're always more than likely not to get what you want. And this is what I've talked about in the past with layered RNG. First you have to hit a 65%, and then you have to hit a 32%, and then that obviously brings down the chance of that happening down to like, there's like a less than 20% chance to do that or something like that, you know? Now imagine it's the top one. First you've got to hit a 65%, then you've got to hit a 4% chance. So that brings the odds of it happening down to like, you know, probably like 3% or 2.5%. That's if it's 4%. It could even be lower. To be honest, it could even be lower. 18 crits out of 19 tries. Now everyone else in the game is doing. Yeah, I just took all of ours upgrades for the day. You ain't hitting crits for anyone else. Oh, my week is gonna be horrendous with O now. It would be better if they have just a critical success and no regular success, like or all or nothing. Let's face it, no one wants non-perfect weapon. It makes the weapon look ugly. I agree to a certain extent with 5s and 3s. I agree there, 100%. However, some of the non-crit buffs are actually good. Not many. But some of the non-crit buffs, like in here, these ones down here, are decent. You know? Very particular ones. Like this one. Bonus healing when healed, regain 110% more HP. That's decent on some characters. I think in the third slot, there's also... Is it? Okay, no. Because I remember I've purposefully gone for success but no crit in the third slot. I can't remember what I used to do it for. There was a particular upgrade that I used to go for. I think it was maybe HP line. Or is that up here? No, it's down here. It's definitely down here. Or is that in the 4th slot? That might be 4th slot. Yeah, like these ones. HP to a line of teammates. That can be very useful in certain scenarios. If you want to boost HP of particular characters. Like I do have one old school weapon. You have decent HP on it. It was one of these. So let me look at Lucas. It's a Lucas weapon. There we go. This was really good. This was really good. Because I had someone's attached weapon with 12% HP line, and I think I had Jiafeng and Kapor in the same line. And they did damage based off their HP, so it was really, really nice. And then I had this weapon, which doesn't look like a good weapon, but this was on Steve. This was Steve's... I made a weapon for Steve in particular. The downside of the Armory right now is I don't do this anymore. And this was fun. You know, trying to create a weapon in the Armory. It's fun. This doesn't happen so much anymore. Because one of the reasons this doesn't happen anymore is because we get given all the weapons, all these attached weapons. Look, every single one of more powerful weapons. Now, sure, this has got good rating. It's okay-ish, you know? It's got good rating. It's okay-ish. Well, the best weapons are generally attached, except this one. But this one was, you know, yeah. But just, a lot of the best weapons are attached. You know, a lot of them. Forsaken Machine. I mean, Raven's weapon isn't actually that great. Yeah. It is what it is. What can you do? Reduce crit by 50%. Yeah, that's the one as well. That's one I've done probably the most, honestly. Is that 4th slot, right? Yeah, I'll just show that example just because it's that one I've definitely done the most. Because and that is really, really good. Where is it? There we go, the top one. Reduce critical hit damage by 50%. So you don't want to hit crits there. So I think having a lot of options is fine, but I agree with the 3 to 5%. It's dirty. Like I've got some old weapons where I didn't use. I've been going for perfect for a long time, right? But I've got some old school weapons. Some of my OG weapons. I think one of my very first weapons, and it's not very well upgraded. Like you're probably thinking when I show you this, why have you done that? Why have you done that combination? Right, I actually reset this, but 38% HP off of the 4-star upgrades. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let me just check. Yep, 33%. So it just doesn't look nice, and you're 100% correct. This was the first ever item I upgraded on the new Armory when I got to like a high tier, and I went for this absolute defense. And I got it the first upgrade I ever tried. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Had no idea how lucky I just got. Zero chance. And I put on an attack weapon as well. I had no idea what I was doing there. A good business will want to treat their customers good and make them feel appreciated, not make them feel ripped off. I mean, yeah. Here's so to make more money. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. The 3 and 5% stuff is annoying. Like what a lot of people talked about was like either being able to reset certain slots, or let's say a weapon where I don't have it. I think I saw one before, and the only reason I didn't ever go back and reset it is because I don't use his base. So I was like whatever. There we go. Gunner Andrews pistol. I upgraded this once. I couldn't be bothered to get more than 53%. But I've used my 3 upgrades. Why can't I just keep using the same set of resources to make that 3% turn into a 5%? It isn't giving me an extra upgrade. It's just making the upgrade I've done the better version of it. It can even be more expensive to do it, you know? It can maybe cost twice as much as the resources. And then I'd start going for ransack first, you know. But, you know how it is. You know how it is. Man, I streamed for much longer than I expected to. A lot longer. A lot longer. I'm going to stream War on Saturday, guys. I'll probably have some sort of video out tomorrow. I'm going to start running some polls on my channel about certain parts of the game. And, you know, whether you've got a certain character. After Blitz, I'll try and run one, you know. What did you score in Blitz, you know? It'll probably be like max milestone, less than max milestone, 100k, like less than 100k. Max milestone, 100k to, let's say 249k. And then I'll say like, well, not max milestone. I'll just say the scores, just to see how many people roughly hit, just to get a good idea, you know. I barely pulled off a healing weapon for my Ezekiel. A good healing weapon for Ezekiel is this one. It's a good base weapon. And you just change the 3rd slot to absolute defense. I know that sounds like, oh, just change, but it can be done. Fast healing's the hard one here. So that's a pretty good baseline weapon. Like, this is a pretty decent baseline weapon too. For a defensive team character, get like 45% HP. You've already got a decent weapon there. It's not top tier, but it's still right. Those 2 weapons are probably the best weapons in here, to be honest. I can't remember this one. Yeah, I know the fear. I used to do upgrades a lot on my stream, but yeah. But I got it. Nice. Joshua's meat cleaver. This one. What did you go for? Fast healing on that? I need Awakened Mike. We'll see what they decide to do with Awakened characters. I'm going to make some content on Awakened characters next week, talking about it. I'm talking with the boys as well, Man on the Moon and Tex, about potentially doing some podcasts in the new year. So we'll see. There might be some podcasts. If there's any topics you want us to maybe talk about, you can message me on Discords. It has to be like real good talking points though. You can't just be like, talk about how farms work, you know, like has to be like a really good important talking point in the game. I think we should be fine like working them out, but if you have any really good ideas, let me know. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to stream on Saturday, and then I'm going to stream on Monday, and there's going to be quite oh no, I'm going to stream on Sunday as well, right? Let me have a check. Yeah, I'm streaming on Sunday as well because it's New Year's. Yeah. What about good faction assault teams? I mean, I can make some content on faction assault teams. I can do that. I can just go over my teams. Yeah, it won't be an issue. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I'll be honest, I actually made 3 faction assault videos and I had to delete them because Scopely literally like changed how faction assault worked like 5 times in the space of 2 weeks, and it just pissed me off. He just peed me off a lot. But yeah. I'm going to wrap up my stream, guys. I do appreciate you tuning in. I do appreciate the likes. I streamed, like I say, for a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it's been fun. Ranting away. It's always nice to get something off your chest. I do envisage this war weekend to be a bit of a mess, but we'll see what happens. You know, you never know. I'll be happy to be proved wrong, but I don't think they'd run their numbers very well. But yeah. Okay, guys. Take care. I'll see you on my next stream on Saturday if you want to tune in for war. Go check out that giveaway. The link is in at the top of the stream. It is going to be pinned. If you haven't entered already, go into that. There is also a giveaway gets ending on Monday, which is going to be on the Holly video. So if you haven't entered the Holly giveaway, go enter that as well. But that's the end of my stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.